Hi everybody, it's Mercy and I'm back again with another video. And on this one, I'm just showing you my first ever design team project that I had for twocreativechicks.com. Yaya was super nice enough to ask me to be on her design team, and I was so uber excited because it's the first time I'm on a design team. So I couldn't wait to start playing with all the toys that she sent. She sent me some of the Authentique paper, the 6x6, and I went to work right away. And I knew that I wanted to make something, but I wasn't exactly sure what to make. So I went ahead and I made this card, but it's not really like a card. It's like a Shadow Box kind of card. But inside, it also has pockets. So that way, it has even more room to put more pictures in. So it's more like a mini, but like a mini, like a micro mini. So anyway, I made two. The first one is to show you the semi-finished product because, of course, I still don't have pictures for this year. But that's what it'll look like. And then once the pictures are in, then it'll get embellished with, you know, little spiders and stuff like that. But I added this cheesecloth in the back just to give it a little bit more of a difference between it. And then the other one is not finished. But this one is to show you how I did it. So, and of course I would forget all my props. What I did is I took two 6x6 papers of the same style. And one of them I used my Tim Holtz postage, plaque and postage. And here's the plaque one that I used. And I put one piece of paper. I made sure that it was halfway right here because I did that with my white gel pen. So I put one here, and that is the one that is cut here, which is the background. Then the other piece of paper, I took it and I cut it in half, and then I put half of it here and half of it here. So that way, when you take it apart, this will become this pocket, and this will become this pocket. So it's sort of like opposite. Okay. Then you take two more sheets of paper, and what you do is you take the 6x6 paper and you put it again, one here and then one here, half and half, and then that will cut out this right here. So it makes it look sort of like an iron door kind of a thing. Then you go ahead and you score it at 3 inches, and then you score it again at ½ an inch in order to give a little bit of room for the shadow box itself. And then the rest you have back here. So then normally what you would see is this part, and then back here you would still see it like a box. So what you do is you just put the paper down in front of it, and since you have this as a template, you just use the top of this to cut the top, and then you sort of like round off your end here. And I just freehanded that just to make it look nicer to the eye. Okay, then I added my little buttons, which are my brads, and these are from the Ravenhead collection from Recollections last year. I had them left over and I decided to use those as doorknobs. And then you just start sticking everything together. I made 2 tags in different of designer paper, just so that way it sticks out. And then you'll have one side for a picture, the other side for journaling. And there's that. Now, to make the shadow box, there are tutorials on how to do this. The way that I do it, though, is I know that I want to get my shadow box from this corner to this corner, because that way you won't be able to see it when the doors open. So the way that I did is I just measured, and this one happens to be like 4 3/4. So I measured all of my pieces of paper, a black piece of paper, 4 3/4 by 1 7/8. And then once I had the 4 pieces of paper, I went ahead and I punched them out using the Martha Stewart spiderweb punch. And then when that was done, I had the piece of paper and I just scored it at 1/4 of an inch on each one of the papers, and then you just apply them together. The way to do it, let me try to see if I can take this one apart real quick, because this is the second time I do the video. The first time, my battery died right in the middle of it. Okay, the way that you do it is you take one, you have to decide ahead of time what 2 pieces of paper are going to be your top and your bottom. You work only with one at a time. So you work with the bottom first, and then you're going to attach the 2 sides to the bottom, and then at the end you're going to attach the top. The times that I've done it before, like if you don't do it this way, if you do it around all the way, then the box ends up coming askew. So it's easier if you just do the bottom first, then the sides, and then attach the top, or vice versa. Okay, so what you do is you put glue right here. So I put red line tape, and then since this is going to be the bottom, I want this to be in the bottom. I put this here, and I squeeze it. Then I go ahead and I fold the tape in, fold this in, fold the tape in, fold the side in, and you're done. Okay? And you do it the same exact way for all of the sides. Then at the end, you're going to put red line tape around all of the edge back here, and then you would attach it to your card. I added some walnut stain distress stickles to it, just to give it a little bit more of a shimmer and like an older distressed look to it, because if not, it looks kind of whatever. And that's how I did my card. So I dressed it up with a little bit of the die cuts, happy haunting, things that go bump in the night, and then I added some string to it, so that way when it closes, all you have to do is you put it in here, and then you put it like that, and it's done. So you're finished. So you can also like make this and then put it on your desk. So, sorry, just came off. I was planning on putting 2011 right here, putting the picture in. That way this can be at my desk at school. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out twocreativechicks.com. They have some amazing stuff there, and they are super great prices. Please make sure you check them out. Thanks.